A company is considering the development and marketing of a new product. Development cost will be 2 million. There is a 75% probability that the development effort will be successful and a 25% probability that it will be unsuccessful. If development is successful and the product is marketed, it is estimated that profit and probabilities are given. The product will be very successful, it will be moderately successful, it will be unsuccessful. What is the expected value of the profit for the new product? Now, under what context does this particular situation taken up? We see that when decisions have to be taken and the decisions are not straightforward or it is linked only to one particular situation, there are multiple dimensions. In that case, a tree is drawn. I have explained to you the other day that if there is a particular situation which is arising or which has multiple opportunities, so it will be split into that, and then this one again has to be split into other if it is giving rise to other alternatives, so it would be presented in this particular fashion. So like a tree has a stem and then later on it will be split into branches, the same thing which is presented the other way around, it looks like this. So we call this decision making technique as decision trees. See, it says that a decision tree is a diagrammatic representation of a multi-decision problem where all possible courses of action are presented and every possible outcome of each course of action is shown. Then it also says that a tree is drawn from left side to right side. So left to right, it is drawn from this side and then it is split into the alternatives which are there, showing appropriate decisions and events or outcomes. Common symbols are, remember this one, a square is used to represent a decision point. A circle is used to represent a chance point. The branches coming away from a circle with have probabilities attached to them. All probability should be equal to 1. We know that part. The tree is labeled with relevant cash flows and cash inflows and cash outflows. So let's take it up. Okay, this is the question. Why do we have to take up a decision tree approach to solve such a set type of question? Here the case states that a company is considering the development and marketing of a new product. Development cost will be 2 million, that is the cash outflow. If they invest into development and marketing of this new product, then they say that there is a possibility that it is not mentioned that it would become successful. There is only 1% chance that there is a 75% probability that the development effort will be successful. So what does it mean? That if 75% chances that it would be successful is, 25% chances are that it will not be successful. So it is giving a provision here to consider two different things. That is, when the development cost is successful, there's a chance of it being successful. There is also a chance that it would not be successful. So success percentage is 75%. So obviously, unsuccessful percentage will become 25%. Then it doesn't end here. It also says that, and it will be unsuccessful if development is successful. So development is further split into, again from here we see that it is split into another alternative set. If development is successful and the product is marketed, so if development is successful, then there are three alternatives: that the product will be successful, moderately successful, unsuccessful. So therefore we have to, because it is not one set of like whether the demand would be 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, some various alternatives when they are there, we just take that into multiply into probability. Here one set of situation is the development effort will be successful, unsuccessful. The development effort is further looked into as after the development effort is successful, whether the next level, that is the product, whether it would be successful or not, is what is looked into. So that will be further split into, so the branches are opening up. Now here in this case, we have to take up the decision tree analysis and answer this one. So all of you be ready, and we will take up this. First, let's draw the decision tree. I'll put it here. So the probability is 75% here that it would become successful. Unsuccessful is 0.25. So successful and unsuccessful. So this is, we'll put it as here successful, and this is unsuccessful. If it is unsuccessful, there is no issue. But if it is successful, then again it is opening up to 3 different alternatives. Okay, this is successful. Successful, one situation where product is successful, moderately successful, and unsuccessful. So there are 3 different things which are arising. The chance that the product will be successful is 0.4. Okay, this is product successful. The way you want to draw, just draw that. There's no space here. This is moderately successful. Product is moderately successful. The probability of it is again 0.4, 0.4. And then the unsuccessful probability is 0.2. So this is unsuccessful. The probability is 0.2. Done. After this, we also have to look into that. The cash flows which would be there in case the product is successful is 6 million. Okay, so this is 6 million, this is 1.8 million, and finally we have minus 5 million. Minus 5 million. Okay, so in such a situation, what is it asked? What is expected value of profit for the new product? The new product, whether it is successful or not, what is the what is the expected value? How do we calculate what is expected value? We take the cash flows into the respective probabilities, then we arrive at what is the probability. Okay, so what is the probability that the expected value, or what is the expected value of the profit for the new product? Let's write expected value of profit for the new product. How do we do that? The three different situations that there would be a cash flow of 6 million with 0.4 probability, cash flow of 1.8 million with the probability of 0.4, and a cash flow of minus 5 million with the probability of 0.2. That has to be taken into consideration. Is equal to, first let's take 6 into 0.4 plus 1.8 into 0.4 plus minus 5 into 0.2. Okay, the whole thing is possible only when the product is profitable. But what is the probability that a product will be profitable? What is the probability that the product will be profitable? Anyone listening to me?
75.
75%, that's a very good. 0.75. But this, if the product is profitable, arises only when the development effort is successful. Development effort is successful is 0.75. Development effort is unsuccessful is also there. That is how much? 0.25 plus. And if it is unsuccessful, there is no cash flow. So if it is successful, cash flows of 6, 1.8 minus 5 are anticipated. If it is unsuccessful, there are no cash flows. So cash flows would be 0 into unsuccessful effort is 0.25. Okay, so this is the answer. Please work out the, do the calculation. I'll try to put this one little neat, then I'm only not convinced. Do the calculation and let me know what is the answer. Please, all of you. How much is the answer? Please tell me. 1.29. 1.29. The answer is not there in 1.29. No. Minus 5. Did you consider that? Just give me 1 second. This is 6. This is 1.8. This is minus 5. But the probabilities are also there, which is 0.4, 0.4 and 0.2. is equal to 6 into 4 plus 1.8 into 4 plus minus 5 into 0.2 into 0.75 into 0. Plus how much did you get? 1.59. One 1.59. I don't know what I. Okay, 1.59. But to get this benefit of 1.59, they have also spent 2 million cost. So overall, the profit part of it is equal to, this is benefit, and we have cost is equal to 2 million. So overall benefit for the overall profit for the will be, benefit is 1.25 1.59 minus the cost is 2. So are they incurring any profit? So they are getting a benefit of 1.59. They are getting a benefit of 1.59 after putting in the development effort and checking out whether it would be successful, unsuccessful, all that. The benefit is 1.59. But to get this benefit of 1.59, they have to incur a cost of 2 million. So overall, there is a loss. They are not gaining any benefit. So 0.41 is their loss. So option 1, 0. Minus 0.41 is the right answer. Let's look at another question. Another question, 139. Let's work it out. Did I do 139 in the class? Did I do 139 in the class? Please answer. 139, 140, 141, 142. So we'll work out all these questions. A company can make either of two new products X and Y, but not both. The profitability of each product depends on the state of market as follows. Profit from product X, Y, and the probability of market state. What is the expected value of perfect information as to state of the market? So, what is the value of information? What is the value of information is expected profit with information minus expected profit without information. So there is this for this situation there is one question that one question number 139 is there. So let's work out 139 question in connection to value of information. So there are two products, product X and product Y. You're able to see the screen or the question number 139. What is the expected value of perfect information as to state of market? The formula for this one is given as value of information is equal to expected profit with information minus expected value without any information, expected profit without information. Let's take the help of this one. If there is no information, whether what are the variables we have? The variables are the market state would be good, fair, or poor. These are the three things. Then there are two different products X and Y. These are the things which are given. When we look at these products, product X and product Y, which one is more profitable? If the market condition is good, we see that X is more profitable. If it is fair, Y is more profitable. If it is poor, Y is again more profitable. So if there isn't any information available about how the market condition would be, then which product would be sold, a decision will be taken. If no information is available, expected value is sum total of all the cash flows into their respective probabilities. That is as simple as that. So when there is no information, let's work out with when there is no information available. Expected value when no information is available. So as simple, we take all the variables as they are and then find out what is the expected value. Cash flow, then we have the probability. Then we have product Y. The market state could be good, fair, or poor. So in the cash flows in this case is 20,000. Then we have 15,000 for product X. Then we have 6,000 again for product X. The probabilities are 0.2, 0.5 and 0.3. For product Y, the cash flows are 17,000, 16,000, 7,000. The probabilities are 0.2, again the same probabilities, 0.5, 0.3. What is the expected value of product X? What is the expected value of product Y? So here let's take expected value. It would be the cash flow into the probability. In case of product Y, what is the expected value? So when no information is available, expected value of product X, expected value of product Y will be calculated. So there is a comparison, there would be a comparison made about which one is more profitable. So which one is more profitable? Which one will be more profitable?
Product Y.
Product Y. Okay. So from this we understand that product Y is more profitable. So the selection will be to produce and sell product Y. But let's say if information is available, expected value when information is available. In such a state, so what is the information we are looking at? The information would be that when the market state is good, then they will decide on which one to sell. When the market state is good, then they will go with selling only product X. Do you see that? Because X gives a cash flow of 20,000. So the cash flow from X or Y. So anything. Now here in this case, X is more profitable. So X will be sold and 20,000 cash flow will be earned. If it is fair, Y is more profitable. Therefore 16,000 here. Then if it is poor, then Y again is more profitable, 7,000. So what are the probabilities here we have? The probabilities are 0.2, then 0.5, then 0.3. Expected value is equal to expected value would be 14,100. This is the expected value. What are we calculating? We're calculating what is the expected. We're finding out what is the expected value of perfect information. So, right, expected value is equal to value with information minus expected value without information. So find out what's the value of information. What's the answer? 600 is the answer. So the value of information is 600. Let's quickly take it up and then we'll work out one more question before the break. And who's absent for this class, please put it in the chat box so that I can make a note of it. Only 7 students are there. So 3, how many? 3 should be, 3 would be absent. With only 7 are present in the class. Is he there in college or Harris Khan? Harris Khan. I don't think he attended even one class of mine. Harris Khan, Alex Joy, and one more student.
Only 2, ma'am.
Only 2. Okay. Okay.
And now one more join. Oh, like she left.
Okay, just now one more join. Done. Okay. Let's take up the next question. Question number 140. Okay. Business is considering investing in a project which is, I hope you're able to see the screen. Question number 140. A business is considering investing in a project which is very dependent on whether a government grant is received. Details of the project are as follows. Grant is received, grant not received, overall expected value. So the probabilities are given and the expected profit or loss is also given when the grant is received, not received in these two situations. So ultimately the values calculated have a overall expected value of 4,000. That is 30% into 200,000, 70% into minus 80,000. When it is multiplied and calculated, added up, it is 4,000. The calculation is already done. It is now concerned that the expected loss when the interest rate falls has been underestimated. what would the interest rate loss have to rise to in order to no longer impact the project worthwhile? So how do we answer such a question? Okay. The expected value calculated gives us overall value as so from this they have already calculated this one as 4,000. They are now concerned that it is now concerned that the expected loss when the interest rate falls has been underestimated. So when the definitely when the interest rates rise, there will be an impact on the cash flow. So they have not estimated that properly. So the expected loss when the interest rate falls has been underestimated. What would the interest rate loss have to rise to in order to no longer make the project worthwhile? So if the project is not worthwhile, it would be having an expected value of zero. As of now, there is an overall expected profit of 4,000. When will it become not worthwhile? When the value becomes zero. So that is when it will be not worthwhile. So only that is the focus point here. We see that the expected value considering these two situations is 4,000, but that should not be 4,000. It should be uh, zero. So when will it be zero? At what state would it be zero is what we have to calculate. So we are trying to equate this 4,000 to be as zero. If when it would be zero, when see the grant received part of it is 200,000, but then when the expected interest rates the loss on account of what would the interest rate loss have to rise to? So on account of interest rate, the loss here, they already have a loss here. This part of it, how much would be the loss? How much should be the loss so that the project becomes not worthwhile? That is the point. So the same logic, the same equation part of it, we will take it into consideration. The probabilities would be the same 0.3, 0.7. The the grant is received and the expected profit of 200,000 would be as it is. But when the grant is not received and there is a rise in the interest rates, that part we will put it as unknown variable and then calculate so that the overall expected value is equated to 0. That is the whole logic there, what we have to work it out. Expected value for the project to have an overall expected value of 0 is equal to 0.3 into 200,000 plus 0.7, that is for the loss part of it, into loss. How much should be the loss? That they will have an overall value of 0. So this is 60,000. Loss is equal to 60,000 divided by 0.7. So loss would be 85,714. Then we have question number 141. 141, it states that an organization is considering launching a new product X. If the product is successful in its first month, there will be an opportunity to either make a further investment or to outsource all future development to another company. The decision for the company is illustrated by the following decision tree. The tree is already given to us. Um, the profit outcomes do not include the cost of any investments made. What is the expected value from investing in product X? So when they launch this new product X, it could be successful or unsuccessful. But if it is successful, if the product is successful, so I'll just zoom it and then you can look into this one. So the chance that the product is successful or not successful is given. Okay, if the product is successful in its first month, there will be an opportunity to either make a further investment or to outsource all future developments to another company. The decision for the company is illustrated by the following decision tree. So if it is successful, the probability is given to us. See here, it is given as 70%. Unsuccessful is failure is 30%. So if it is successful, then it is giving opportunities to either invest it further. So the investment will cost them 9 million. Do you see that here on the screen? If it is unsuccessful, also the cash flows are given, which is -4. If the product which is launched is unsuccessful, it will incur a loss of 4 million. Right? If it is successful, success will result in taking up the next course of action, which is investing additional 9 million. By investing additional 9 million, then it says that there will be high chance of a uh, profit generating, which is 42 million, and a low chance, which is 40%, that there would be a loss of 20 million. If they do not invest into this, the alternative what they have is they can go in for licensing. Licensing will generate a revenue of 15 million. Okay, product is Ultra. Okay, launch this product. um, the cost of launching this product is 5 million. So this is giving to multiple choices. The choices are, the alternatives are, it would be successful, it would be a failure. If it is a failure, loss will be 4 million. It would be a success. Then the success is opening up to alternatives of either further investing it or going in for licensing. Licensing will generate a revenue of 15 million. Further investment requires an investment cost or cash outflow of 9 million. After the investment is made, the high chance that it would be successful, which is 42 million, low chance that it will be successful and will incur a loss of 20 million. The diagram is already given to us, the decision tree is already there. We need to work out the question. So after the break, we'll take it up. The profit outcomes do not include the cost of any investments made. Find out what is the expected value from investing in product X. Okay. For the moment, let's go for a break.